Welcome at Centurion Academy, and thank you very much for attending our online open day. In today's world with the COVID-19, it's very important for us to continue with our open days and to be able to give you all the information which you require to make your career choice. Our mission today is there to serve you and to give you as much information as possible, and that you are also able to ask us questions which we can answer throughout the day. We'll have different presentations on our online day, which you can go and visit on your own time, and you can also email us your questions. I've got a number of crucial questions, and I will handle that in the session just continuing after this. Welcome and enjoy the day. To start off, we need to say to the grade 12s that the most important message from Centurion Academy's side is to keep your bearings. Keep focus, keep on working hard. The country is behind the matrics to get them through the year. So if you're relaxed and you know that you've got your backs covered, you will be able to make a success. Centurion Academy will be ready in 2021 to receive you, and our programs are based on sufficient support throughout the period to ensure that you will be successful in your studies. We also have to mention that it's our 21st year this year, and we are very happy to celebrate this huge event in our history. We also want to assure you that we will be here for the next 21 years and that we plan to be here for the next 100 years. On the questions which we receive, I will just handle this in short, and you can do the reading on the answers. And to start off, is Centurion Academy accredited? Yes, we are. We may not say that we are a private university, and for that we are registered as a private higher education institution. For the rest, we are accredited at all the relevant bodies and professional bodies as well. CA does work on smaller classes relatively to the big universities. That ensures that we know our students by name and that you are not lost in numbers. That also ensures that we can have a much more focused education program and that we understand the needs of our students. We are very fortunate that we do have a very good throughput rate and a pass rate. Working hard with our students and being in smaller classrooms and with very good infrastructure, this makes it an easier task. We do appreciate where students fall into difficulties and they contemplate changing to other programs, and then we also assist those students through the year. Luckily, we're in a position that amount of students are in a very small minority. Often we get asked even before our enrollment if students can change during the year to different programs. It's not an easy one to do. The reason for that is that the different programs have different outcomes and bear different credits. And then to change between the different programs makes it very difficult. If it is a program in, let's say, marketing and HR in the bigger universities, it can be an easier task. Even in the big universities, it is very difficult to change mid-year. That is why it's important for us to ensure that our students do make the right or the correct choices on their careers before they start. This is the most important question which we get from our parents. And yes, we can state that with our programs and our work integrated learning and exposure to the working world, our students are well educated so that we can ensure that they enter into the working space. So our slogan is geared for a career, and that is our main purpose. We are very proud of this, and that is our main passion which drives the total achievement of our Centurion Academy. We are lucky and fortunate to say that our students don't lose any time due to any unrest. We don't tolerate any political issues or party politics on campus, and for the last 21 years we didn't have any incidents. We can also state that our children, our students are safe at campus and also safe at the different student res where they reside. We didn't have any safety incidents in the last few years. An important aspect for us is that we communicate with our parents as the main client. Public universities mainly communicates with the students. The difference is that our students are the paying body and our contracting party, and the parents are the investing party. It is very important for us to also work with our students as our secondary party or client, and the reason for that is we have to ensure their futures. After that, our students also become our brand ambassadors. A new trend for us is that our first students since 1999 up to about 2002, children are now enrolling. So that makes this the second generation of our students coming in through the process, and we can now start competing with the big universities in these terms. It is also heartwarming to state to you that 40% of our new student intake comes from references of our old students and parents. We are very proud to state that during the COVID-19 lockdown period, since it started on 30 May when we had to reopen the campus, that Centurion Academy could go straight into online education. That means that all our students were able to receive their lectures, and we went into online tests, and now we're preparing for our first online examinations. We've had some obstacles which we conquered, and we are happy that we're in a very strong process to be very successful in our online presentation. It was very important for us that our students could be safe at home and continue to study. We are also fortunate that our students and our parents have got the support from us and from our parents' side with technology at home to ensure that our students are well entrenched with their study methods and technology to keep them ahead of our competition and to keep them educated throughout these times. It is also important for us that our students learn in this type of environment, for we have to be competitive in the international arena after the COVID period. This all contributes to the additional education and to get our students geared for a career. All of our main programs are annual programs and runs through either 1 year or 3 years, and that means the credit bearing nature and the registration on the national qualification framework makes it very difficult to run these on smaller modular base. We do have corporate and short programs where we offer non-credit bearing programs. They don't contribute to the bigger programs. This means that our big programs, our degrees, diplomas and higher certificates, aren't run on study as you go base, but on a very defined timetable base and assessment methods. This makes it difficult to deliver these type of programs on an online study as you go base. Our student life opportunities are rife. We've got a huge amount of them. Our student representative councils are very active, and they've got events planned throughout the year, and all our students from the first to the third year participate in all of the different programs. There are ample opportunities for any personality to live their dreams and to contribute to our communities. We are very proud that Centurion Academy is the biggest provider of sport codes between all of the private higher institutions. We compete against universities and on international level, national level and provincial levels. We are very proud to say that we've delivered a number of Springboks, provincial players and international players as well. Sport is a big item on our calendar, and we compete in USA, mainly in the June holiday period, when we compete against all the other universities throughout the country. CA is also very big in sport, and that is one of our most important aspects of student life. We strive to ensure that there's an opportunity for every student to be active in his or her sport, and that we participate in indoor and outdoor sport on provincial level and national level. We are proud to have delivered a number of Springboks and provincial players throughout the years, and we also compete on an international level. The big item on the agenda, the annual agenda for us, is University Sport SA, USA. That is where all the universities compete against each other, and Centurion Academy is also part of USA. Thank you for attending our open day, and that you've listened to my contribution on the difficult questions which we've got and the guidance which we can give. And our motto out there is "Dare to Soar," and that is the attitude which we instill in our students to ensure that they have a sound and secure future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.